Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and welcome back to the AFI project. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Bringing Up Baby. This was directed by Howard Hawks. He directed a lot of movies, but off the top of my head, he is known for directing Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and one of my all-time favorite movies, the underrated western Rio Bravo. And it tells the story of a paleontologist, played by Cary Grant, who was given the task of securing a donation worth around $1 million. And considering this movie takes place in the late 30s, that's like securing a $100 million donation. However, his night is perpetually stopped and interrupted by an heiress, played by Katharine Hepburn, who is perpetually getting on his way and getting on every one of his nerves. Oh, and to add on to the chaos, in tow is a leopard named Baby. So there's that. I love Howard Hawks as a director. He's one of those directors that is kind of a utility player. He can go from, like, serious westerns to screwball comedies like this one, and normally never miss a beat. This was another first-time watch for me. This had been recommended in a Hidden Gems podcast episode by my good friend Rachel. She had recommended it, and so I said to myself, well, it's on the list, so I have to watch it. And so I did, and I am glad that I had to watch it, because this movie was really, really good. The best part of the movie, is the chemistry between Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant. Cary Grant is the straight man, for lack of a better term. He basically has one mission on this night. He has to secure this donation for this museum. That's where it begins and ends with him. And he thinks, oh, this will be an easy thing. Well, no, that's not what happens. I think the biggest compliment that I could give to this movie is that it is absolutely relentless. This movie kind of reminded me of a Billy Wilder movie in that it starts at one place, and then things just get worse and worse and worse and worse to the point where just a straight-up explosion happens. And that goes double for Bringing Up Baby. Characters get into car accidents, they gotta play multiple sides against each other, and eventually everyone just ends up in jail. This movie's nuts. It is just nuts. But that's what makes it good. This movie is, essentially, controlled chaos. It's Howard Hawks basically saying, okay, here you go. It basically giving these actors scenarios and just letting them play themselves out. In my research, I found that Hawks was very liberal with his actors, basically saying, hey, if you go off on a tangent, then let's go with it. There was a lot of ad-lib, and in today's comedies where a lot of ad-lib is pretty common and sometimes very cringeworthy, here, most of it works. My best piece of advice to you if you're watching this movie for the first time is be prepared for absolutely anything and everything, and also expect the unexpected. And at the end of the day, this was a rare, screwball comedy take on these two actors for me. Now, they did have their comedic tendencies, especially in Katharine Hepburn's case. She was in the Philadelphia Story 2 years after this. But while they had their comedic edges, this was a rare time, at least for me, where I saw these actors just trying to do straight comedy. And they absolutely succeeded. If you haven't seen this movie, I do highly recommend it. But that is all for me, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Next time on the AFI Project, we are taking a big leap in the timeline, going from the late 1930s to the late 1990s, and talking about a movie that is probably one of the more well-known I've talked about on this list. It launched the director's career. It has one of Bruce Willis's more famous roles, and it forever coined the quote, "I see dead people." It's M. Night Shyamalan's The Sixth Sense. But if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way, when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam. I'll see you in the next one.